Look, we all know, okay? Money is really important in this world. You want to do something? You gotta have money. And maybe you want to forget that you need money to do everything, so you hop into a video game and bam, in-game money. Yeah, you need money in video games too. But you know what? Money in real life is kinda boring to look at, but in video games it's kinda cool and allows you to do all sorts of crazy stuff. Which is what this video is all gonna be about, the best money in video games. But just before we start talking about money in video games, let's talk real life money. You wanna make some extra cash real quick? Try Swagbucks. Swagbucks is a service I have tried where you answer service to help brands improve their products and you get rewarded with points that you can turn into real life money and gift cards. And then you can use those gift cards any way you like. You want to buy a game, you want to buy anything. It's really up to you. So click the link in the description to start earning some money today. And I want to thank Swagbucks for sponsoring today's video. And now that you know how to make real money, let me show you what to do with fake money. Hey, I'm Nico, and here's my top 10 video game money. You know, as a kid, I really liked receiving chocolate money. Why? Well, because I could actually eat it. Well, Donkey Kong and his pals really nailed that with their money, the banana coins. Okay, sure, you can't really eat those, but they have bananas on them, so they look delicious, look. And that's already way better than our money, which features old people's face. I mean, look at that. Do you really want to eat that? No. But would you eat that one with the banana? Yeah, I mean, come on, it looks tasty. Plus, you can actually use those coins to buy all sorts of cool stuffs from Cranky's shop. But if banana coins ain't your thing, it's okay. There are bananas everywhere in Donkey Kong, so you can collect and eat them at any time. Alright, let's exit this comfy jungle to go to some green hills. Yup, I'm talking Sonic. You know where this is going. Well, in Sonic, you collect rings. This type of money is really interesting because you might not buy anything with rings, but you actually need them to live in this world. Because you know, when Sonic gets hit, he loses all of his rings, and if he gets hit again without any rings, that's game over, man. He's dead. But as long as you hold down to at least one ring, you're okay. I mean, why am I paying life insurance every month? I should actually just hold some Sonic rings and be done with it. The best part about those rings is the fact that if you get hit, you can usually collect back a lot of the rings you lost. So if you play your cards right, you can actually live forever. And that's how I know that's a good money. Alright, listen to that. The world is in peril. The evil Dr. Wily has turned robots into evil machines that want to destroy the entire universe. It's a good thing that Dr. Light created Mega Man to save us from all those evil guys. But hey, if you want to have some extra lives and other cool abilities, well, you better have some bolts. Yeah, you gotta pay. Destroying enemies in Mega Man gets you bolts, and then you can use those bolts to give them to roll to get useful items. This is always something that kind of bugged me. I mean, the world is about to die, everything's going wrong, and yet Mega Man, the savior of humanity, must pay roll, or even worse, Dr. Light in Mega Man 10, just to get some more skills. I mean, come on, Dr. Light, you built that robot to save the world. Why do you want him to collect bolts? And then you're gonna sell him stuff? What do you do with those bolts? Why do you ask Mega Man to do your dirty job of collecting bolts? Just to give him more lives and power-ups? I mean, don't you think that's kinda selfish? In the world of Super Smash Bros., every time that you defeat an enemy, you collect some gold. And now, I see you, you're gonna say, oh, the gold from Super Smash Bros. Is gonna be number 7. No, you're wrong. But what do you do with the gold in Super Smash? You put it into a machine in Melee, you play this little weird game in Brawl, and you whatever play this minigame here in Smash 4. I really hate that. But why do you do all of those things? Like, why do you spend gold to play those annoying games? To get trophies. Yup, trophies are the real currency in Super Smash Bros. Everyone wants a trophy. You're playing the game, you see a trophy, oh, you stop everything you're doing and you go collect that trophy. Trophy is the real currency in this game. Who cares about gold when you can have trophy that you can look at, that you can read bio for, and you can learn all sorts of crazy things about Nintendo? So, you need those trophies. And this is why they're the real currency. Not the gold. No one cares for the gold. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I usually play video games to try to live experiences that are way different from my real life. Because in my real life, I pay bills, I pay a mortgage and everything. In Animal Crossing, you gotta pay some bills to buy your house, to pay a mortgage. Sometimes I sell stuff and I get money. In Animal Crossing, you sell stuff and you get bills. And in real life, I pay stuff with my real money. In Animal Crossing, I pay stuff with bills. Come to think of it, Animal Crossing is pretty much like the real life, except much cuter. Hey, at least their money is called the Bell, so that's a pretty cool name. The world of Pokemon is a really special one. Because when kids turn 12, their parents give them a Pokemon, then they say, hey, you go out, you go all the way to the world, you go collect some Pokemon. Who cares about school? Who cares about your family that you love? Just go collect more Pokemons and do some battles. Okay, that's weird, but hey, who am I to judge? Poké Dollars is the currency used in this world, and with it you can buy tons of stuff for your Pokemon, like potions, candies, revives, and everything that you need to make them fight to the death for your very own amusement. Plus, you'll need money to battle other opponents, because when you lose to someone in Pokemon, you gotta give him some Poké Dollars to cover their victory? I don't know, this makes no sense to me. Why do Pokemon trainers have to give out their Poké Dollars after defeat? Is every battle some sort of bet? Like, hey dude, I bet you 121 Poké Dollars that my Caterpie is way better than your Caterpie, so let's see. Aw, dang it. Here's the money. Alright, here's the most obvious entry in this list, the most obvious money of them all. You expected this one? The coin from the Super Mario Bros. Series had to make an appearance at some point. But you know what? I kinda debated to put it on the list because it's not really that useful. In the Mario games, you collect extra lives when you get 100 coins, but you actually never use them for anything, and the lives you get, well, you just stack them up and you kinda never die, so they're pretty much useless. That is, until Super Mario Odyssey, in which you can finally use coins to buy amazing stuff, like Power Moons, epic costumes, and stickers and stuff for your spaceship, the Odyssey. The blue coin from Mario Sunshine had a pretty good use too, where you could exchange 10 of those to get a Shine Sprite. But the best use definitely comes from New Super Mario Bros. 2, where you gotta become a millionaire to get a gold statue on the title screen. Yeah, I love flexing my million coins in Mario. Cause yeah, I was kinda stupid enough to collect all those million coins. Why? Splatoon is all about fashion and style. You need some fresh clothes, you need the best shoes, and you have tons of choice to make your character the very best. And here is what perfection looks like. Yeah, beautiful. The cash in Splatoon is not very original. First off, it's called cash, okay? And this image explains how it works. You kill some fellow squid kids, you get money, and you buy clothes. And as simple as it may be, it's definitely not worthy of number 3 on this list. But wait a minute, the Splatfest have the answer to everything! Cause after you completed Splatfest, you are rewarded with the Super Sea Snails that you can use to make your gear have more ability slots or to reroll your gear abilities. Now this is worthy of being on the list. I mean, look at this character, he's perfect, I don't want to change his clothes. But making them better with the Super Sea Snails? Now count me in! Look, let's be real, this next money is the rupees from the Legend of Zelda series. This rupee served the purpose from the very first time it was introduced back when the Legend of Zelda series looked like this. Ugh. You need to collect rupees to buy stuff. You want some arrows, you want some bombs, you want a cool looking shield that's way too heavy for your tiny weak kid buddy? Well, you gotta shell out those rupees, and they come in different variety. green rupee, blue rupee, red, silver, gold, they're all worth different amounts. But there's one question that I have in mind. I mean, look at the size of this, okay? And look how many Link is carrying right now. Where does he put all of those rupees? Where does he carry all of his weapons, all of his food, all of his ingredients? How do you carry that giant ball and chain around? Oh, you just put it in your pocket. Oh well, that makes total sense. The coolest money in the entire history of video games has to be the cash from Conker's Bad Fur Day. And while it might not look super special, I mean, it's just a stack of cash with eyes, it looks like our money, boring. This one is actually the first money on this list that lives and breathes. Yeah, this money is actually alive. I mean, look, the money just told me to grab it. Oh, that's so insane, he even insulted me here. Oh wait, that's kinda mean. But you know what? The fact that this cash prize is alive isn't the only reason why it's #1 on the list. No, it's because the cash is smart. I mean, look here, okay? I gotta give tons of cash to this guy for him to let me pass, which I do, okay? But as soon as this is done, I just whistle and the money comes right back at me. I mean, imagine being able to do that in real life. That would be so amazing. And this, ladies and gents, is the reason why this money is the best money of all the money. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this top 10. Be sure to subscribe and to click on the bell to make sure you don't miss any video of mine. Once that is done, give this video a good old like and tap the cards on screen to see more of my vids. I'll see you right away in a new video.